So I'm making this video to record the condition of this 1929 Remington before restoration. It is, I'm calling it a 12 custom for the moment until either research or someone with more knowledge of Remingtons can tell me otherwise. Custom because it is an all caps machine, notice no shift key, but I don't believe it is a mill machine because of the lack of a slashed zero. Overall, it is very dirty, so I'm hoping a thorough cleaning will fix a lot of the condition issues it has. Those include the keys. Some of them work and some of them don't, so hopefully just cleaning gunk out will fix the worst of the issues there. In fact, the spacebar worked before I started this video, and moving it around it doesn't, so there's definitely some gunk in there that needs to get cleaned out. The carriage doesn't advance by the keys. Of course, I'm not pressing them down far enough, but when the spacebar was working, the carriage wouldn't advance with that. I'll look into that in a few minutes here. It does move freely to the right and to the left, but no bell, so I'm going to have to play around and figure out what happened there. Let's see. Oh, the platen is very hard, so that's going to need some reconditioning or recovering. I've got to do some research. I'm kind of a beginner at this. Okay, so it does have, there we go. The spools are in here. You can kind of see it's lots of cobwebs, some spiders, eggs there. There had been a mouse nest in there that some of it's been knocked out, but I'm going to blow as much of it out as I can. The paint, oops, right, really, the paint is pretty flaky. It's very delicate. I have a feeling, there we go. I have a feeling I'm probably going to have to do a full repainting of it when I'm done with everything else. I would like to be able to save the decals, but I know I can get replicas if I need to. Let's go around to the behind. You can see the paint flaking even more here, and the lovely old decal. The carriage, I believe, the carriage doesn't advance because there is no drawband in there. Let's see, it's hard to tell with the video, but it's missing its drawband, so I'm going to have to replace that. And this tabulator bar, it's something I'm unfamiliar with, so that's kind of going to be an interesting thing to learn about as I go. And oh, it's missing feet. It only has 1 foot, so I'm going to need to replace those. Probably replace all 4 just to make sure they're all the same height, but it depends on what I can find. Maybe I'll luck out and be able to get ones that match the foot, there we go, that it has now, which is in, I mean, it's a little hard, but I don't think it's in bad shape overall. Let's open the other door so we can look at the other spool. There we go, there's the other spool. This is the side I believe the rodent's nest was on. I have a feeling they probably chewed that ribbon, which is why it's not connected on the other side. This is the first machine I've had that's had a ribbon that goes through underneath. I'm used to the ones where the ribbons sit on top, so I'm going to have to learn how to spool that. It's probably going to involve a lot of cursing and being covered in ink on my part, but it could be fun. Let's see what else. The slugs. I can't see them very well in the video. Come on, focus. The slugs are very dirty, light rust on them. I'm hoping, again, some cleaning will fix the worst of that. The typeface itself looks pretty decent. Come on. There's this bar here that makes it hard to focus on the slugs. So they don't look in bad condition other than a little bit of rust, but it looks like mostly surface, so I think I'll be able to clean the most of that off. There's the ribbon vibrator. No shift key, so I don't know that I can do anything to play with it to show it moving. This is all the first one I've had that had feed rollers that were here. I'm used to the bar that comes up and down. Those are pretty hard too, so that probably saved them and the platinum from at least getting flat spots. So they're... Oh, this one's not moving. So yeah, a lot of cleaning, repainting, replacing feet and drawband, and then I guess I'll probably go from there. And that's going to conclude my rambling video. I will do more as I go.